What does it take for a school district to build a music program from the ground up?
No, more than just hard work. In tonight's Education Matters, Juanita Stevenson shows us how the Firebaugh Los Deltas School District did it.
Well, Firebaugh cut out its music program in 2009 due to lack of funds. In a few short years, it has completely restored the program, a program that has won the support of the VH1 Save the Music Foundation. It was an important night. Students were decked out in their finest. The audience? Well, it seemed like the entire community of Firebaugh was in attendance. All were here to see the band play, and the music didn't disappoint. To understand why what you're hearing is spectacular, you have to understand where this group started. We first visited teacher Samantha Gritt's 5th grade class 2 years ago. The Firebaugh Los Deltas Unified School District had just restarted its music program. It had been dismantled because of budget cuts, and District Superintendent Russell Freitas wanted music back.
I feel like our district is a district that wants to provide for every single child, and a lot of our children wouldn't be able to pick up instruments on their own.
Students like Anissa Perez, now a 7th grader, was among those students Miss Grizz taught. Anissa remembers getting her very first instrument.
And so when she asked me what instrument I would play, I didn't really know what it was called. I just go the trumpet. And I thought she was going to give me the one with the slides, the trombone. And I'm like, but the one that you move your fingers with. And she's like, yeah, the trumpet, you got it right.
To make sure students like Anissa could experience music would take a huge commitment from this small school district. They had to build this program from scratch. They had no teachers and no instruments.
I leaned on a consultant, Bob Bullwinkle at the Fresno County Office of Education, the Visual and Performing Arts Director, and he really helped me in regards to establishing the identity of our program and starting down low in those younger grades and really developing our general music program.
For your high C, what do you have? D.
Building the program from the bottom up and hiring full-time music teachers attracted VH1 Save the Music Foundation. It's what they look for when awarding funds to schools.
In Firebaugh Los Deltas Unified, we've donated $95,000 worth of instruments to 3 schools. They were a good candidate because the commitment was there from the superintendent and school board.
Jacqueline Rudrow with VH1 Save the Music has been with Firebaugh Los Deltas from the beginning and was back to visit the day they were preparing for their winter concert. She saw students at ease with their instruments. Teachers working hard to teach.
What comes after D?
A program that's growing.
Ready? And.
Having music here has truly changed lives.
If I didn't have this program, I'd probably be bored and probably have F's, D's, just gone downhill. I probably wouldn't even be here.
Now Vivian, a girl so shy she could barely speak, is planning a career in music. And she isn't the only one.
I'm actually planning to play the rest of my life in high school and college whenever I have the opportunity. I actually want to, thinking about becoming a music teacher.
What this small school district of 2,300 students has accomplished in a few short years has gained national attention. And on the night of the school's big winter concert, District Superintendent Russell Freitas found out he was the winner of the Administrator Award for Distinguished Support of Music Education. The national honor is sponsored by VH1.
It is unreal in how such a short amount of time the district has gone from just barely starting music to where they are now and where they're headed. It's just unbelievable.
Now, as a way to grow the program, the district requires that the older students mentor the kids in the lower program and the lower grades to kind of help keep that interest going.
It's fantastic how it's changed these young lives.
Yeah, a lot of these kids did tell us, we didn't have time to go into all of that, but many of them told us that they just they would not be interested in school if it wasn't for the music program.
Wonderful.
That's what makes the arts so important to school these days, because it just fills in so many gaps and helps the other subjects at the same time.
Yeah, research shows it helps with grades and everything else.
Juanita,
Thanks
so
for
much.
sharing that, Juanita.
We're going to take a